Hello and welcome back to the Glory Man United save episode 88. We're coming towards the end of the season, and just before we get into today's games, the board has set us initial budgets: £5.5 million per week and £172 million war chest for next seasons. Shall we get on to see how we got on with the last game? We've only played the one game and we drew with Brentford 2-2. Disappointing wasn't the word. They equalised in the 84th minute. We just couldn't put this game to bed. 28 shots we had on goal. 28. 11 on target. And we're still just under the possession. We destroyed these guys, but they had a couple of shots on goal and scored 2. They had a 3-minute penalty, which really disappointing. Then Donker was it that brought the man down early, and then Gudetti scoring for them. But Kevin played a blinder. He got man of the match, scoring 2 goals as well. But we did take an injury hit for Savic, which is another man down, and I think he's out for the rest of the season. We have West Ham and we have Watford. The title could be decided today. Actually, it could be a 3-horse race, so losing to Chelsea wasn't a good idea. However, we are 8 points clear. That leaves 12 points up for grabs. Get on with this game, see the team, and hopefully we have a better time around than we did in the last couple of episodes. We're not on a very good run. We're in a rut as it stands at the moment. Right, so this is a side that's going to take on West Ham. Savic, like I said, he's injured. He's got twisted ankle. He's out for 3 weeks. It could be the end of the season for him, which is really disappointing. So we'll just take him out and bring Asensio back in. Asensio, I am going to play. Although Cruz and Saul did play really well. Cruz we've tied down for another 2 years. I think we just needed a bit of stability in there. He's going to see out his career at Old Trafford, I think. But we're going to bring Asensio in there, and we're going to have him as advanced playmaker. We really do need to. We haven't scored any goals really. Anything worth noting. Coman did his best in the last game. It just wasn't enough. Well, it should have been enough, but unfortunately it wasn't. Right, so Donnarumma is in goal. Kimmich, Saul, Dendoncker and Hernandez at the back. We've got Herrera and Cruz in the midfield. Martial and Coman out on the wings, although I wasn't that too impressed with Martial in the last game, so it could be a switch. Coman on the left hand side, give him the attacking, and we'll bring Bale out on the right hand side. Change it up a little bit. So Bale on the right hand side, Coman on the left, Rashford, Wilson up front. This is their chance to shine. They've not really been putting it away, it has to be said. The last few games have told me that. Titi can come in for Dendoncker, and that is roughly round about it. So let's get this win and put the pressure on the other guys behind us. I think Arsenal and Chelsea are not playing today because they've got the FA Cup. Is this the final? Semi-final, Arsenal-Chelsea. What a game that'll be. Everybody behind the ball. They're going to hit us on the break. Prove a point today. Get the win. I don't care how it's done. We just need to get back to winning ways, and very, very quickly. Corner coming in from West Ham. Great to take it. Lofts it in. That's a good corner. Are we going to get anybody there on Titi with a header? And there, Obiang. And that'll do nicely. As long as it's wide, not doing anything. Apparently we've had 3 shots. Big kick by Bentley. And we're not on it at all. We're in our red kit, which is odd to see. It's as if we're playing at home, but we're not. Solberg, Obiang, Gray. They're playing it around like we should be doing. And I'm not impressed at the moment. We are struggling, to say the least. And we're 1-0 down yet again. We really cannot keep a clean sheet at the moment. And Donnarumma is just walking it. Well, I think, son, you'll be taking a few games break. We're going to bring Romero in. Right, away from home. We are attacking. We've stayed attacking all this time. Only because we've got nobody really... Oh, Solberg's on his own. Oh, you stopped it that time. Right, it's coming up to half time and we've not really penetrated them at all. And that's it. That is really poor. Get creative. Come on. Corner, Bell. That's it. Is that Umtiti? It is. Oh, great corner though. Wonderful stuff. And we're back on level terms. Oh, he's just wandered on his own. Perfect. Right, can we at least hold on and go for the victory now? We are 9 points clear. A win really will put the pressure on. Obiang comes forward for West Ham. He's down the right hand side and it's a great tackle. Ball coming back post. And how on earth are you managing to score from there? This is really, really irritating. How on earth did he manage to get a shot from there? It should have been cleared. I mean, that's... Donnarumma's dived the wrong way. Right, we'll bring Asensio in. And you can go in just behind him, behind Wilson. Rashford, you're not really done an awful lot. Martial can come in for Bale. And they can switch around. We'll confuse him that way. Right. Come on. Talk about bottle job. Asensio free kick. Oh, it's gone in. Good lad. He comes on and he scores straight away. Come on. I didn't see that coming. Good free kick. Oh, it's a deflection, but it's a poor free kick though. It has to be said. 3 minutes of added time. And that's just been eaten up. Donnarumma, big kick. And that's going to be it. He's going to blow another draw. We had the possession this time for a change. Let the assistant take that. Disappointing performance. Chelsea hammer Arsenal 3-0. 2 goals in the last 5 minutes. Wow. Asensio is up for an £80 million worth of from PSG. Have you got a release clause? He hasn't. Oh dear. We might not have a choice. Right, we've got Watford coming up, and we'll. Right, that still puts us top. We are 9 points clear. Yes, they have a game in hand. In fact, Chelsea have 2 games in hand, and they, if they win the last 2 games, that'll put them 6 points behind. Well, same with Arsenal as well. So it all depends what they do in the next game. Right, Watford coming up. We'll see you for that one in a few moments. We have got Romero in goal. I did say I was going to change Donnarumma, and so I am. I'm sick and tired of him conceding so many goals. Donnarumma this season alone is 31 and 34, and he's conceded quite a lot in the past few games. So again, another 30 goals he's conceded. Maybe we shouldn't have sold De Gea. We've got Kimmich, Dendoncker, Umtiti, Alaba at the back. Asensio and Sanchez are in midfield. Coman and Martial out on the wings with Rashford and Wilson. Again, we're missing Dembele. It has to be said. I didn't really want to lose him at the time. Seemed like we got a good idea when the money came in, but it was a bad choice, I think. But you live and learn, don't you? So we didn't really strengthen the side that much. The Premiership looks a little bit like this. We are 6 points ahead, 3 games left. To be perfectly honest, a win here and you could safely say we've won the league, I think, even on goal difference. Yeah. Harry Kane's catching up with Icardi. Icardi's still out. Lukaku's up there again. He's out. Harry Kane, I'm possibly looking to... I might even have a look at bringing him in for next season. Just so Tottenham don't have him. Asensio needs more game time. It's a promise I made to him. Herrera, he's listed, but he's still there. Right, submit this team. 3 points. And we could win the league on this episode. They're expected to prove a point today. We had a team meeting just before the game where we are on the verge of winning the title. We want them to step up. They agreed. Probably one of the better team talks I've actually had with the side at the moment, because there is a little bit of unrest, and that is in off the goalkeeper. Is that an own goal? Rashford, he scores, so he hasn't done much for the past few games, but he has got a goal. It's assisted by Martial. Good to have him back and on form. Off the post, onto the goalkeeper and in. Umtiti sprays it out wide to Coman. Asensio, Sanchez, Wilson. It's better. We're holding onto the ball. Coman dances inside on the back post and Martial hits the post. Normally puts them away so often. Alaba picks it up to Sanchez, Asensio. This is better. Triangle play down the line. Martial, cross, back post. Coman, you've been burying them as well on the back post. Of all people, Kimmich down the line, ball in, and Wilson nets it in. That's his first goal for a while. It's a great play by Kimmich as well from Conan's pass down the line, and that's what we're after, our fullbacks to do that sort of work. Alaba to Umtiti. Alaba again. Okay, we're taking the time, coming up to half time, and they're just taking the time. It's a lot of time. Sanchez over the top, Rashford. Make it 3-0 then. Easy as you like, that's his brace. So our forwards are clicking finally, and maybe it's a team talk, or maybe it's the team meeting that we had that's put their ideas a lot up, but that is a very, very good finish. Please don't concede, because they still haven't had a shot on goal. That can't be classed as a shot, surely. You're joking, that's classed as a shot. That's like a corner flag. We are at half time. Arsenal 2-0 up. We can safely say that they're going to be winning that game. Chelsea don't play until 5:30. Expected to prove a point today. We'll passionately say then, very happy with the way you play and keep doing it. And this is like the United of old. Well, earlier on in the season. Provided we don't concede this lead, I'd be quite... Coman and Martial are injured yet again. Thigh injury. Groin injury. Right, it looks like we're going to have to change them guys then, doesn't it? Lecco. That side. Bale's going to have to come this side. Straight swaps is. Half an hour to go. And we lose our wingers yet again. Conveniently, they're the guys that missed the sitters really on the back post. Right, Ward, who's injured, but he's still playing for Watford. Our players don't get injured and want to come off. And that's a poor ball. We seem to have looked a little bit tired and lethargic. Umtiti, great interception. Alaba to Asensio. Go on then, son, up to Rashford. There's no runner. Wilson's there. Holding it up. Sanchez. And that's a bad ball again. Tries to find Bale. Bale this time. We're going to go wide again. Over to Bale. Good lad. Finds a gap. Ball comes in. And that must be a shot somewhere. Nope. And you know what? Mensah can come on. And he can come on for Sanchez. Make that quick substitution. 5 minutes to go. And we are on the verge of winning the title. Although it still will not be confirmed. And that is it. Can't think of anything particular. Happy with the way you played. Good, solid, professional performance. United hammer Watford, do we do? Coman's injured out for 10 days. Martial, what's he done? 5 days. Wilshire's close to triggering a clause apparently. He's 1 away from making 50 appearances, and we will get 2.3 million. Nice. Rashford on form, well done. PSG linked with Asensio. Ramos touts Real Madrid to Martial. 78 million, but if you can meet the 90 million pound clause that we got, then he's well, I'll have no choice, will I? Okay, this is the other big game really. Arsenal winning. Anything less than a win and Chelsea are out of the race really. And they win as well. So, the table looks a little bit like this. We are 6 points clear and a further 6 clear of Chelsea. But a point will seal it for us. Whereas, really, I think we've won it already. It's nice to get a green mark on there. But that's 3 wins inside, what? 10 games. It's not good. Not good at all. and bottling it at the latest stages in the cup matches. Wasn't clever either. Right, we're going to come back to the last 2 games of the season. I think we'll finish the season off, and hopefully one of them games at least should bring us a title, or a clear win on the title, should I say. Right, if you enjoyed that video, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe, and until next time, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.